Dreams I had, dreams everybody have, and I just feel if you don't have dreams, you have nightmares. So it's going to be your choice. Either you daydream or you have a nightmare. It's basically the choice that you're going to make. And a lot of us, we feel that if you dream, your head is in the clouds. You're not really down to earth. You don't know where you're going. But I can tell you, my friends, without those dreams, you're not going to achieve what you want to achieve in life. Okay? And yes, you guys are sitting here today thinking, I don't know really what's going through your mind, but maybe thinking, oh, look at where I'm not supposed to be here. This is not what I've planned with my life. Maybe you guys didn't dream hard enough. Maybe you guys didn't. I'm talking to myself. When I talk to you, I talk to myself as well. Because there are times when I think to myself, oh, look at where I'm at now. I'm not where I'm supposed to be in my mind. But that's because I didn't follow my dreams. And I didn't take the baby steps. There's a saying that say, how do you eat an elephant? You eat it piece by piece. That's correct. You eat it piece by piece. You can't just gulp it up. And life is like that as well. You can't just gulp it up. You have to go and live your dreams piece by piece, little by little, and you guys will achieve your goals. There are times when you're physically down and out, emotionally down and out, financially down and out. But then you make plans in your life to achieve your financial freedom, your physical freedom, your emotional freedom. It's easy, your physical. If you want to achieve physical fitness, all you have to do is get up, have something to eat, and gaan hardloop. You go run, you practice, you do sit-ups, you do what you have to do to become physically fit. That sounds the easiest, am I right, guys and girls? Emotional well-being. How do a person become emotional well or better than what you are now? Is by putting positive thoughts in your mind at all times, dreaming positive dreams, not the nightmares. So I just want to leave this with you guys in closing. We all have dreams, we all have aspirations, and everything is possible, guys. Everything is possible, but you have to take one step at a time. You can't become a millionaire. You have to start by saving the 1 cent, the 2 cents. You can't become emotionally well-balanced if you're not going to make a conscious decision to read a book or speak to people that is positive, that's going to allow you to become positive, that has a positive influence in your life. There's a lot of times when you're surrounded by negative people, try to move away. Try to move away from the negative people because they're going to bring you down in life. Surround yourself with people that really want to see you prosper in life, physically, emotionally, and mentally. Okay? And we have a responsibility. I think I still have a couple of minutes. We have a responsibility, guys. Black, white, colored, Asian. We have a responsibility to look after our country. Okay? And by working the garden, by working every day, you add to our economy. I have a problem with where our country is at the moment because too many people are not contributing to the economy. You can contribute to a country by sweeping the street, cleaning it up. You can contribute to the economy of our country by just having a chat to the guys next to you. It must start with baby steps, eating that big elephant little by little. If I want to leave something behind now, I just want to leave this. Guys, focus on our country. Focus on yourself. Focus on our country. Okay, that's all we do.
Today is the first day of your life as you will know it, and the last day of your life as you didn't know it. As I stand here, I see a lot of young people with potential that is withering away. Now, believe it or not, you are You are royalty because you belong to God. God made you. And the Bible says, if you belong to God, you belong to His body, and His body is royalty. Doesn't matter what happened in your past, what happens in your future is what matters. You could be on drugs today. You could be without a job today. You could be nowhere. You could be ill. But that still doesn't make you. What is your plan? I want you to think today about what is your plan for your life. Where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself? Do you want to live the rest of your life in the haven, in Kraaifontein? Is that what your life was all about? No disrespect. I think they do a brilliant job here in the haven. I have a lot of respect for that. But I can promise you this today, that they do not want you here. Not because they don't like you, but because they want to see you prosper and go forward in life. Truly, honestly, have you depleted every single opportunity to your disposal to be able to set yourself free? Have you done everything in your power to leave the haven? Or is it a safe haven? Is it a place where you get a roof, you get some food, and that's pretty much it? Or is this a temporary haven that became a permanent haven? What is your plan? Where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself? If you die tomorrow, who's going to come to your funeral? Can I tell you something? The person sitting next to you, he won't come to your funeral. He will ask for your bed. Or he'll ask for your food parcel because there's more food for the rest. You're all alone. And the moment you realize that, you need to start to do something about that. What's the best way? What is the best way to deal with disappointment and be down and out, like Trevor said? That is to start to drink, isn't it? That's the best. And then the second best way, the second option is to start to work with drugs. Easy, isn't it? But once you start, you can't stop. Once you start, you can't stop. It's got you in its claws. There's nowhere you can go. But I tell you today, there's always a way. Always, always a way. All you have to do is stand up and you look yourself in the eye and you say, I was meant for more. I was meant for more. The day you were born, your parents didn't want to see you here. Your parents wanted you to see you in places where you can go, achieve things in life, live life the way it was supposed to be. Just outside this gate, there's people living life. There's people living life. The difference between you and them is 50 meters. Leave the gate and start to live life. But to do that, you need to take responsibility. If you want to live life the way it was supposed to be, you need to take responsibility. It means that you have to look after yourself. You need to stand up and you need to shout your name as loud as you can and say, world, here I'm coming. I'm coming. You know, there's two places in this world you can be, and it always happens. You're either in a storm, and I suspect if you are here today, you might be in a storm. You're either in a storm, or you are the storm. Which one are you? Everybody wants to be in the storm. You come in and you clean up. Or are you in the storm? Is this what it is? Are we in the storm? You can't even see in front of yourself. You don't know where you're going to go tomorrow. All you know is that even is there. They'll sort me out. Were you supposed to be looked after somebody else? How do you make your living? Do you know that you are in something called life? Do you know what needs to happen for you to open your eyes every morning? What needs to happen in your body and in your mind to wake up every single day? And I know if you're not here looking at me, I know you can hear me. Wherever you are, whether you're sitting on the stoop of your house, whether you're laying in a room, whether you're sitting in the TV room behind me, I know you can hear me. I know you can hear me. You got one life, which is royalty. You're the Queen of England. When she enters a room, she walks like royalty. She thinks like royalty. Half the time she's the most ugliest person in the room, but yet she walks as if the room belongs to her. Because her mind is powerful. And so can your mind be. You have a mind, you can think. Are you using it? Or are you complaining? Are you feeling sorry for yourself? You know, once I walked past a house and a dog was moaning, crying, laying on the stoop of the house, and people were sitting there, and I asked him, why is this dog crying all the time, just laying there crying? And he says, the gentleman told me, the dog is laying on a nail. So I said, why doesn't he get up? And a guy replied, they said, because it's not hurting bad enough. So I want to ask you, are you not hurting bad enough today? Is this where you want to be? Or do you want it to be so bad that you're almost on death's bed, and then all your talents and your abilities that God gave you standing around you, look you in the eye and say, you know what? We were given to you. We were given to you. All the talents in the world were given to you, and you did nothing. Nothing with it. Is that where you want to be? Maybe today you don't believe that there's a God. But tell me, if you cannot be alive if there's no God, you still have time, you still have strength, you have your mind. Do you know that the mind is the biggest battlefield in the world? Your mind is the biggest battlefield in the world. You go to bed, you sleep for 8 hours, you wake up tired because your mind has not rested. If somebody goes into your mind, if addiction goes into your mind, it rules your life. It ruins your life and everybody around your life. So look after your mind and you will prosper. You will be rich beyond measure. But the easy way out is to stand at a robot with a sign saying, we all know that sign, don't we? Money, please. I've got a family to feed. You know, I don't give any money when I see people at a robot. Not because I don't want to. That's not the case. It is because you have the same talents, the same ability, and the same life that was given to me that you're not using. That you're not using. Now, who am I to go up against God? God gave you everything that you have, which is your mind, which is your soul, your body. and you're not using it. Now I come and I feed that habit of not using it by helping you. What am I doing? I'm standing up against God. I'm helping you in the hole. By show of hands, who of you want to get out of that hole today? And that's it. All we have to do is get out of that hole. It starts with a positive mind. Get your mind right. When you go to bed tonight, so as you think of, so it will happen. If you think to yourself, I'm going to make a plan to beat this circumstances, you can. Many times, I've been with my back against the wall. Many times. But you know what? Physically, I might be with my back against the wall. Emotionally, I might be with my back against the wall. Health-wise, I might be down and under. But you know what? You can own anything you want, but you will not own my mind. It's mine. And as long as I have my mind, I can break anything. I can achieve anything. Because you might not think I can stand up, but I will stand up. Can you stand up? Do you have the mental power, the will to stand up? Or are you going to allow the world to beat you down? Are you going to stand up and be a man and live life the way it was supposed to be? Or are you going to lay down and cry because you lay on a nail and it's not hurting bad enough before you do something? It can't get worse than this. And I'm sure you don't want to be here. But don't go ask for money. Use your talents, your abilities to do something, to be something. The Bible says, give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day. And if you teach a man to fish, he will eat the rest of his life. Don't look for other people to teach you to fish. You go and you find a fishing rod and you fish. What I'm trying to say is, make something work. Apply your mind. If it needs to be that you need to beat an addiction, make that decision and find help and apply your mind. You're not going to beat addiction with your body. You're going to beat addiction with your mind, saying enough is enough. Drugs, liquor will not beat me down. I will stand up. I will stand up. Who of you believe that you are special? Show me your hands. Show me. Who of you live your life thinking, living your life special? Can I get a volunteer, please? Anybody willing to come up here? What's your name? Patrick. How old are you, Patrick? 33. And you live here. How long have you been living here? 5 months. Let me tell you something, Patrick. It is not what happened to you. It's got nothing to do with what is what. What is important is what you can do about it. Doesn't matter what happened in your past. Yesterday is history, and everything before yesterday is history. So we're done with that. The question is, what are you going to do in the future? starting today. Today is your day, the first day of your rest of your life. Do you want to be here? No, you don't want to be. Do you believe that you are a champion? You believe? You're always like that. Okay. Now, the reason why I asked you to come here, I want to see if you truly believe with your heart whether you are a champion. Do you know all these people here? Do you guys know him? Huh? Patrick is a local resident here. Am I right? Okay. I want to ask you a question, and I want you to answer me with the following words. I am a champion. Okay. So Patrick, who are you? Patrick, who are you? Can you guys hear him? Do you believe that Patrick is a champion? No, you don't. Neither me, because he's whispering into me. So Patrick, who are you?
I'm a champion.
Oh, that's a nice one, but you know what? Did you hear it? So Patrick, you want to leave here. You want to stand on your own 2 feet. You want to own your own house. You want to work somewhere. You want to earn a living. You want to live your dreams. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Who are you?
I'm a champion.
Who are you?
I'm a champion.
I can't hear you. Who are you?
I'm a champion, sir.
Who are you?
I'm a champion.
You still worry about what they say. Do you know what? If you leave, they'll eat your food. Who are you?
I'm a champion.
Who are you?
I'm a champion.
Who are you?
I'm a champion.
I can't hear you. Who are you?
I'm a champion.
Who are you?
I'm a champion.
I can't hear. Who are you?
I'm a champion.
Who are you?
I'm a champion.
Look me in the eye. Tell me. Who are you?
I'm a champion.
Who are you?
I'm a champion.
Who are you?
I'm a champion.
Here we go. Thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you. You know what? If Patrick can do it, so can you do it. I was waiting. He didn't take the mic. He was like, well, who's looking? But you know what? All of you can be. How do you feel, Patrick? You feel great. You know why? Because you convince yourself that you know you need to be more than what you are today. And next time I come back and I find you here, I will kick your ass myself. Okay? Everybody's got a story here. And you know what? You tell your story to other people. How bad life treated you. How little money you have. You don't have anything. People robbed you, etc. And I'm addicted to liquor and drugs, etc. Can I tell you a secret? 80% of the people you tell that don't care. And 20% glad it's you and not them. They don't give a damn. So stop moaning. Stop with the signs of the robots saying, I want to feed my family. Make a plan. Nobody cares. Because you know why? You don't care about anybody next to you. And I don't blame you because it's all you. You need to look after your own interests. So get off your behind. Stop watching TV here. Go out there. And if you know what? Even if you start with cutting somebody's lawn, it's a start. It's a day's honest work. But 20 hours a day, every day, for a long period. If I didn't, my family didn't have food to eat. Bottom line. What did I do? Did I go stand in the robot saying my family don't have food? Or did I work? I worked. I chose to back myself. I chose to back myself. I chose to stand up. I stand up. And if I don't stand up, nobody else is going to stand up. Do you stay here? Do you stay here? You better stand up, my man. Do you stay here? Yes. Stand up. We're all going to do what Patrick did. Because Patrick's days are numbered here. He's almost done. He's going to leave here pretty soon. And I want to tell everybody out beside this gate, outside this gate, that Patrick, what's your surname? Patrick Fernandez is soon going to leave the haven. He's going to stand up on his own feet. And I suggest everybody else here follows his footsteps. So, I want to ask you, who are you?
I'm the champion.
Who are you?
I'm the champion.
Now, you know what? It's like asking somebody, how are you doing? It's like, I'm alright. You know what? What we want is, I want it from the bottom of your gut. And you shout it as loud as you can, with everything you have, believing that you will leave here and be successful. Who are you?
I'm the champion.
Who are you?
I'm the champion.
Who are you?
I'm the champion.
Is that the best you can do? Listen here.
I'm the champion.
Now, if I had to shout at you like that,
I'm the champion.
and I wanted you, will you hide? Of course you'll hide, because you'll be afraid I'll break any bone in your body. And that's how I want you to stand up and say,
I'm the champion.
who are you?
I'm the champion.
Who are you?
I'm the champion.
Thank you very much. I want to thank you for your time today. And I want to leave you with this. There are two types of people in this world. People that make things happen. People that want things to happen. And people that didn't even know things happen. You decide who you are and where you fit in. Today can be the rest of your life. The first day of the rest of your life. Thank you.